kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on in certain situations, trying to ice the game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Here we go.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go,
Chino going to hand it to Genty. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Smith now to throw. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now Smith. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a 1st down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Here's Smith.
line.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Tyler Lockett from 10 yards out. And the Raiders had 6 to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Rams 13.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Las Vegas.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line.
180.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. It's Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for Rams. 1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
Play action. Stay. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Williams going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are back within a score. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
The Rams will
They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Now Smith. Over the middle, complete. It's Thornton. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a third down and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Now Geno. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Throwing now is Geno. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now. That's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway. But the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's third down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. Back and really.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
At the Rams' 21-yard line.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw is Smith. And that's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. He made his first attempt, this from 45. The kick by Carlson is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Rams offense and Davante Adams set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. Stafford for the third time is intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Second and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Geno down to throw.
16-yard line.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave him with a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Smith. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. This one from 35 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you're giving him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. There's Kyren Williams running out for another possession. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And the Rams, first down.
Throwing is Stafford. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 30 yards.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Stafford. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Colby Parkinson from 8 yards out. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he'll get in for the 2 points. And that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass.
Is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Delay of game, offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Here's Smith. Fighting Lockett for the catch here on the out route. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 3rd and 8. Smith. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stafford. And it is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot before the break. Stafford. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the studios of the Creative Village here in Orlando. Scott Hanson with you, and you know, we've seen some scoring so far. Both teams getting into the end zone, both teams thinking they could pull out the win in the second half. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right. right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Dances by him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. Super coaches, we know the perfections in a lot of plays, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
The run straight ahead with Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Smith. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Out comes Davante Adams in the offense for their next drive. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
17 yards.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep. Went off the play action. He'll look to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Here's Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Tough spot here. 3rd down at 11. Stafford looks to throw again. Touchdown! Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
The Rams will line up.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game. But instead, it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Open man is Tucker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
43-yard line.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. And the Raider, first down.
That's caught by Tucker. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Once again, it's Jeanty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 1-yard loss brings up 2nd and 16.
Smith now to throw.
39-yard line.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I guarantee they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty with his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have taken the lead in this third quarter. They're going to keep it on the ground. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for two fails. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams' offense at the line. Stafford. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
48-yard line.
Well, Stafford going to be taken in here by Nakua. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Brings up
To the air again, Stafford.
at the Raiders' 43-yard line.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Los Angeles.
Puka Nakua, his second touchdown of the night. And the Rams have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
At the 34-yard line.
Now Geno. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this a quick slant to Lockett. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup.
On the zone read, give to Jeanty. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Smith keeps it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
After the run, Smith going to throw. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready!
Throwing now is Geno. And he will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
21-yard line.
Geno now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to move back in front. They'll try and run it here. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
I have to admit, I like the excitement of the two-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both your pins in this last half of the game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. And just in the time they went for 2.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd
Back to
and
throw.
2
Stafford.
at the 35-yard line.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Rams. First down.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. And now here's another interception. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are going to get it back here just past the 35. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
Let's see if they can disrupt it here. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
First down.
Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff to Genty. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down and 4.
Now it's Smith. He'll try to pick it up himself. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's A.J. Cole. Time. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
At their own 3-yard line.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Now Stafford. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Sets up a first down and goal.
After the interception, here's Smith. This is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bowers. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Now Smith on third and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. They'll go. Here's Genty. And not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
To throw is Stafford. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stafford now to throw. And now here's another interception. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Pass intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the oh no, he lost the football. And then the Rams have got it going the other way. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. They begin the drive with Williams. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. From the 35, back to work on second and 4.
Second and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The Rams on third down. 6 conversions in 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time they face a third and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Stafford.
First down, Los Angeles.
Oh, my goodness, another interception. And the Raiders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The Raiders take over first and 10.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's Byron Young, who ranged in that time and stopped him for a loss.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
To throw is Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 2.
On third down, here's Genty. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Right back to Genty on first down. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and he'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
That's another Raiders first down.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
He was
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Here's Smith. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Here's Smith. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Poona Ford, the one to get to him and drop him.
It's 4th down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. Carlson able to put this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes the right read seemingly every time.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
7 yards to go.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now it's Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as he gets this to the Raiders' 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. And
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Now a play fake it at Stafford. He hits Adams complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He continues to be a thorn in the side of this defense. That last catch going to put him over 200 yards receiving now for the ball game.
At the 6-yard line.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Kyren Williams. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The Rams will line up for
They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
at their own
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space, and you run through it. You probably got some help even from your wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. We're not even set.
Now Smith. He's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Tyler Lockett, 71 yards. And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Raiders 56, Rams 49.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, good move. Wow, incredible.
Miss.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders set. Malcolm Kuntz just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 3rd down and 6. Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
The Rams, 1st down.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
The busy night continues for Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's good. Rams.
Here's Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And the Rams, 1st down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Stafford. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead will give up the middle to Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st down.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Stafford. And he comes back with 1 complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Williams will score. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Rams.
We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked before he can get rid of the football. And they remain down by a point. Able to secure it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Chino going to hand it to Genty. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Smith now to throw. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And he's going to have a winner first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.